All right. Did everyone get access to do you want to talk about how to get access, Jasmine?
Yes. I don't even think you know how to get access. Sorry, Joel. So
I have no idea.
essentially, we are especially ending off this year going into 2022. We're ending off this year going all in on you guys. Every single one of you has made an investment in yourselves, has made an investment and put trust in our company to be able to deliver a service, deliver the coaching program and the experience that you guys want. And with that level of trust, we want to be able to go all in the exact same at the same capacity and same level. So how this ties into the TikTok course is we essentially came up with an entire form. It's not too crazy. It's about 15 questions. But with these questions, we're going to be able to see what you guys want to see from the community, what improvements you want to see to the coaching programs. I know that you guys have feedback on how to better organize the course, whether that's making it searchable, whether that's adding descriptions to every coaching call so that you can get access to certain things. And so the only requirements that we have for you guys to be able to get access to the TikTok course is that you, one, complete the form, and two, are up to date. So even if you haven't finished off the program, I know some of you guys just came into the program, say a month ago, we don't want to bar you guys from getting access to TikTok because it is something that all of us are going to be testing together. It's something that we think is going to be revolutionary for this industry. So we want to make sure that you guys have the ability to be able to test and to be able to learn the frameworks around TikTok and how we're getting results. And so even if you haven't finished paying off the entire program, whether you're an Agency Lab or Rise, as long as you're up to date on your subscription or you're up to date on your payment plan, you will be able to get access as long as you fill out that form. So I'm going to grab the link for that form as well as for the book. And I'm going to drop that inside the Zoom chat. And as soon as you, Monica, shout out to Monica, thank you. So as soon as you fill out that form, as long as you're up to date, just reach out to us on Discord at Agency Lab Team so that we get the notification. And then we're just going to validate that. And then you should have access to TikTok within the next 24, 48 business hours inside of Kajabi. And that's it. Super simple.
It's that simple. We do just want to stress, we want your guys's true, authentic feedback. Ultimately, like Jazz was saying, this is really because we want to make sure that the program is giving you guys the absolute most value and that you are just feeling super, super, super happy with it. So if you could just, take a few minutes and give us your true, honest feedback, that would be super amazing.
And that's it. Hassan, what are you eating? You're making me hungry, bro. Is that a graham cracker? Where the s'mores at? Where's the rest of the s'more? It's just one graham cracker.
You think that's all we do in Canada? Light fires and sit in camps? We do that actually.
In camps, hold hands. You don't lock your doors because you know that nobody's going to steal anything.
That is true. Yeah.
So
I've got some, my dad picked up some Persian cookies I never had, but I'm in love with. So
I'm going to be in Toronto in February. Yeah. Wait, Kara, tell me when to come.
Jasmine, are you doing the nomad life? You shouldn't.
No, Jasmine's going to come visit me. We're going to go snowboarding.
No, I'm going to have a home base at Kara's house. And then I'll just go back.
It doesn't work that way.
Kara's
not going to be happy about that one.
I'm gonna crash on everybody's couches.
She's going to charge back. Kara's going to charge back.
We're going to be like, Jasmine was way too much. You need to pay me for this.
She's going to send me an invoice.
As long as she sends it to you and not to me, that's good.
Anyways, all right, guys. Does everyone know how to get access to the TikTok course? Yes? Not really?
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right, we've got about 30 minutes. Today, I want to talk about TikTok offers, how I would sell it. So TikTok ads offers, there's really two ways that I would sell it. Now, before I dive in, I've got some really good news for you guys. We are testing a B2B funnel to promote this offer for you guys. So for example, we're pretending to be an actual marketing agency selling the TikTok ads offer to a specific niche. And we're currently getting $25 appointments. It's pretty cool. So as soon as I think we're going to run it for one more day. And once that's done, we will be sharing the funnel with you guys. So that's pretty exciting. That being said, here's how I would sell it. Number one, okay, I would sell it the first way, essentially the exact same way that I'm promoting it. Like TikTok ads for blank niche. Right now, I'm saying, hey, marketing agency owners, who wants to learn how to run TikTok ads? What I would recommend that you guys do is literally do the exact same thing. Hey, solar companies, who wants to learn how to run TikTok ads? Hey, gym owners, who wants to learn how to run TikTok ads? Like, I know there's some gym agencies here, like Alex Ramosi, Mike RC, both reached out to me wanting info on TikTok. Like, everyone wants to know how to do this. So the first way that I would promote it is literally the exact same way that I've been promoting it. And instead of just saying marketing agencies, you just switch the niche. So for example, let me pull this up. I don't know if you guys saw this post that I dropped on Instagram, but it was like TikTok ads is the new wave. Here's why you should start your own TikTok ads agency now. So it's like TikTok ads is the new wave. Here's why you should start running TikTok ads for your solar company. You literally take the exact same messaging that I've done, and I would model it for your niche. So this is how we're doing it on the funnel. And as soon as we release it, you'll have access to it. But that's the first way that I would sell it. Literally just TikTok ads for blank niche. I know that sounds way too simple and way too basic. And you're like, where's the guarantee? Where's the big promise? Where's the risk reversal? I promise you, most of these people just want to know how to run ads on that platform. They don't actually care about any crazy promise. They don't care about any risk reversal. They're just like, oh, you know how to do TikTok ads? I want info. So, for example, let's say that you work with med spas. TikTok ads for med spas. This is the new wave. Like, I would literally model the way that I've been promoting it, but just for your niche. Uber was going to be huge one day. And you can see this whole post on my Instagram. Like, this could be an ad. Like, it could be that simple. So the first way that I would promote it, like the first offer, it's literally just TikTok ads for blank niche. And again, I'll give you guys an example of an offer. Like Alex Ramosi right now is doing $75,000 guaranteed or your money back. That's an offer. The offer that I would run for TikTok ads has nothing to do with a big promise, nothing to do with the risk reversal. Just selling TikTok ads is going to be enough because people are interested just in that. Has nothing to do with your promise, where you're going to get them, the risk that you're removing from that promise. Literally just like straight up TikTok ads for blank niche. So again, this could be the ad. TikTok ads is the new wave. Here's ways to start running TikTok ads for your med spa ASAP. Bitcoin investors didn't know Bitcoin was going to go up to 68,000. Uber investors didn't know Uber was going to be huge one day. My point is, when risk is involved, there's reward with direct proportion of that risk. So the ones capable of riding the wave early on are the ones who will profit the most. So if you're ready to start running ads for your med spa, click here. It could literally be that simple and people will bite. So that's the first offer that I would run. And what I would do for a lot of you guys that have a proven way to get results for your niche. So for example, if you're in the med spa niche and you've been running Facebook ads, what you do is you include the TikTok ads. And what you tell people is you tell them, look, we're going to run our whole system that we know works for sure to get you guys patients or get you guys clients or get you guys installations or get you guys buyers. And we're going to run TikTok ads. And you're going to sell it the exact same way that I'm promoting it, which is, look, the platform is still very early and the ability to get results on the platform depends on the area. And some people are going to get better results than others based on their ability to target. That being said, you're going to be the first person in your area running TikTok ads. Now, again, the results might not be as good. So we're going to hedge our investment into TikTok ads with our proven system that we know already works. So if any of you guys want to run TikTok ads for a specific niche, I wouldn't do it solo. I would do it in addition to what you're already doing and sell it as one offer where you're like, look, we're going to run Facebook, which we know is proven to work, and we're going to run TikTok, which is new. That way you're going to be the first on the platform. It might work, it might not based on your DMA zone targeting, but we're still going to run it anyways. And that way we hedge our bets and you're going to be the first to run ads on the platform. So essentially you take your current offer that you're selling, whether it's Google ads, whether it's Facebook ads, it doesn't matter. Just take what's proven to work in your niche and then add TikTok to it. Don't offer it standalone. There's too much risk still and too much variability on whether or not clients will get results. So if you sell it as standalone, it's going to be risky and they might not get great results. They might also get great results. It just depends on the area, and that's outside of your control to a certain degree. So add it to what you're already doing, and that way they can still get great results. That's the first way that I would sell it. Any questions about that?
Yeah, Joel, I haven't gone through the course yet, but do the TikTok leads, it's kind of the same thing. They could be, we could bring them over into high level and then have a call center attached to them, or?
Yeah, same thing.
Hey, Joel. Yeah, I got a question.
Hey.
Hey, man, it's James McConnell. Hey, dude, so I actually started running ads for a couple of clients, and I had to create a ticket with TikTok to upload their list, and they let me actually upload a list based on their DMA zone, but I had to create a ticket to get that done. But it's getting them, it got them like 4 or 5 seller leads yesterday after I uploaded that list.
That's insane.
So that's working.
Number one. So great job. Number two, dude, it's funky. Like some people have access to list targeting, some people don't. Like we never got access to it. So you can message support and see if they can get you access to some features that don't exist yet. Like some people have hashtag targeting, some don't. We're going to be active every day in trying to get access to these new features. And as soon as we get them rolled out, we're going to test them. And then as soon as we test them and know what works, we're going to share it with you guys. That being said, the list upload feature, like we haven't gotten access to it. So, and we reached out too, which is crazy.
So I had to send them the file. I couldn't do it myself.
Interesting. I'll message you afterwards. We can connect
Cool.
on that.
All right.
So first offer is literally TikTok ads for blank niche. That's how you promote it on the front end. And then once you get them in to pitch them, you say, look, we're going to run our proven system and we're going to run TikTok ads simultaneously. That way you get to be the first on the platform to run TikToks or TikTok ads. And in addition, you'll be running our proven system to get you patients or to get you clients or to get you installations, whatever it is that you're getting them. That way you hedge your bet. You run a proven system with a new system. That way you can still sell them on the idea of running TikTok ads, which is the sexy appeal anyways. And then once you bring them in on your demo call, or on your pitch, you tell them you're going to run both systems. That's the first way that I would promote it. Now, the second way that I would promote it is actually saying we'll run TikTok ads for free. Now, this is going to get you a crap ton of, it's going to get you so much traction, and it's going to get you so much momentum. Like if you make this a cold email, everyone's going to want to run TikTok ads for free. Like there is no doubt about it. The way that I would do it, if I were you guys, is literally say, look, we'll run your TikTok ads for free. And just like Alex Ramosi says, hey, we'll run your ads for free, I would use that exact same offer, but add TikTok to it. And anyone that comes into your ecosystem, you tell them, look, if you sign up for our main program, we'll throw in TikTok ads for free. That's how I would pitch it. So on the front end, you're promoting TikTok ads for free. Once you actually get them in and you're having a sales call with them, you sell it as, hey, if you sign up for our system, we're doing a bonus right now that anyone that signs up, we're running TikTok ads for free. And if they say, well, I just want TikTok, you tell them, look, TikTok ads are still new. It's going to vary based on the area. That's why we'll run that for free, in addition to our main system that's proven to work. That's how I would sell it. I would say start with just selling it as like, hey, do you want us to run your TikTok ads? And that's it. And then once that dies out and you want to go to an even more superior offer, you can say, we'll run your TikTok ads for free. So these are the two kind of like offers that I would make people. And I know that sounds crazy because we've been in this like game of like 30 clients guaranteed, this guarantee, that guarantee. And now it's like, you just have to say TikTok ads and people buy. What? It's crazy. Well, it's working. So you literally just have to say, hey, well, you want to run TikTok ads? And they'll be like, yeah, I'm interested. I'm going to be creating a whole video on different outreach scripts that you can make and that you could send out. And then again, once the funnel is ready, we'll give you guys access to the ads and funnel. If you want to get started right now, you can literally email people or DM people and say, hey, first name, have you guys ran TikTok ads yet? You're going to get an insane amount of responses. And they're going to be like, oh, no, we haven't. Be like, awesome. Or no worries. Like, are you guys interested in trying out the platform? And they're going to be like, yeah, we're looking into it, or no, we're not. And then you could just be like, I'd love to show you. You could literally just say, I'd love to show you what's working for us on TikTok. It's blowing up right now. And I promise you, people are going to be interested, again, just for the sake of wanting to be on TikTok. That's it. Now, if you want to do the free offer, you could be like, hey, have you guys ran TikTok ads? You're going to say no. And then you would say, I'd love to run your TikTok ads. Like this could literally be the outreach and you're going to get people interested. Again, with such a sexy offer, the barrier to entry or the barrier to get people to actually want to talk to you and respond is going to be so much lower. You're not going to need to be like, your copy doesn't have to be as good. Your conversation ability doesn't have to be as good. You just say TikTok ads and people are interested. So that's how I would sell it. Does that all make sense, guys? Any questions? Like now's the time because I'm kind of done with what
Yeah, I got one. So on my sales calls and when I've been pitching this, because I've been pitching this for the last like month, I'm getting a lot of Yes, the ads are fine. Yeah, I want to run the ads, but they're also asking for management and hiring like the whole actor thing that Isaac was talking about to actually do everything for them on TikTok. They still don't want to do anything on TikTok, like
No, I would
record
not.
themselves or anything.
What I would do for all of you guys is get one proven ad that works in your niche and rinse and repeat it for all of your clients.
Okay, so completely stay away from the whole management of uploading organic videos and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
you're not selling TikTok social media content. You're selling TikTok ads. So I'll get one video of like that works really well and just rinse and repeat it for all of the clients.
Joel, would you recommend doing a video of like, just you, then use across the board? Since we know it the best,
You can do that. Just check out how Isaac teaches you to create the videos. The success of TikTok is going to depend on a few things. I'd say three things. Number one, the targeting limitation. Like, unfortunately, if your client is in a terrible area in terms of the DMA zones, you're going to be limited. So that's one thing. Nothing you can do there. Again, which is why we set the expectations, why I'm telling you guys to sell it in addition to what you're already doing, why I'm telling you to sell it as a bonus, et cetera, et cetera. That's the first thing to keep in mind. Second thing to keep in mind is the hook and the offer, just like anything else. But on TikTok, like those first 5 seconds, along with the offer that you're making to your clients, is going to be a huge reason why they click and sign up or not. Just like Facebook, because it's interruption-based marketing. It's not someone searching on Google gyms near me. It's someone just scrolling and just wasting time and seeing something that they're like, oh, wow, I want this. So the hook, the offer, and then the last piece is the creative. Like if the video sucks, it's not going to work on that platform. It's going to force you to step your game up a little bit. Like running image ads on Facebook works really well. That's why a lot of people struggle with YouTube versus Facebook, because YouTube, you have to actually be good at video and your ad needs to be really, really, really high quality. So I think those are kind of the three things that I'm looking at for success. How limited are you on the DMA targeting? Do you have a really good hook and offer? And is your video creative good?
Joel, could you reach out to a TikTok influencer to create that video content? I'm sure it might be in your course, but to get that content.
That's a brilliant idea. I would recommend it. I haven't thought about that, so I think that's innovating on the frameworks. I think that's a really,
I'm
really
seeing
solid
like
idea.
Macy's and all these big box retailers use all these like TikTok influencers. Like the guy that cuts wood, I always see him with his shirt off and he's doing Abercrombie, and I'm like, dude, you're like 40, right? And you're doing Abercrombie, so it's a different market. But I'm seeing a lot of influencers, and I did one for my client here locally because she's like a famous person here, and it did pretty good. But I'm still having to troubleshoot, but just feedback.
What's fascinating is, as a platform, it's not like it's the same thing as running ads on any other platform, and the results are probably going to be similar, but everyone just wants to get on it. And that's the selling point. And I do think over time it's going to be better. I do believe that. I think as a platform overall, people are spending more time on TikTok than Instagram and YouTube per sitting, which is nuts. Like you'd think YouTube would outperform TikTok, but people are actually spending more time when they log into TikTok than when they log into YouTube. And more people are joining every single day. So I think that, we're already seeing it. So in 1 to 2 years, it's going to really be a dominant platform for advertisers. When I saw it, when I decided it was all in TikTok time, once our CPA, who's an entrepreneur, obviously, who's like 60 years old, told us he spends an hour a day on TikTok, that's when I was like, all right, I'm doing this. That was a few months ago.
Yeah, just to add to that, if you've ever looked into the algorithm and how TikTok works differently from Instagram and the others, theirs is super addictive. So that makes complete sense. It's like really gets your mind working in it gets you addicted. So you stick. It's very sticky, like you said. So that's why your accountant's there for an hour, right? It's crazy, but.
Is there a TikTok library, like a Facebook library for the ads?
I'm not sure.
No, I searched everywhere and I couldn't find one. I looked and looked.
Jasmine, do you know if this is the swipe file in the course, by the way, guys?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool. Because I asked Isaac to send it to me just in case. We're going to be adding more as well. Yeah, on the organic side, TikTok is really hard. I think the ads is like a little simpler. So
Joel, on your guys' videos that you guys were testing in that for your ads, did you guys test 8-second, 22-second, 35-second, and like 60-second ads in that when you guys were doing your guys' trials?
we just grabbed proven videos. We literally grabbed proven videos from some of the highest performing ads on YouTube and just put them on TikTok.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
it just varied.
And do you set up the ad accounts a similar way with Facebook on your own credit card and rebill the client?
Like, how do you set it up?
Yeah.
Isaac goes over that in the course.
Cool.
Do the two offers make sense? Like, sell it as just like, yo, TikTok ads for blank niche, and then combine it with your current offer, or say, hey, we'll run your TikTok ads for free, and then that brings people in, and then you say, look, we'll run it for free in addition to our main program. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool.
Simple.
Then again, some niches limitation is targeting is the biggest limitation, but there's no way that isn't going to be overcome. Like, that is going to be solved very soon here. And once that is, if you already know how to use the TikTok platform, you're going to be farther ahead than most marketers, period. So.
Hey, Joel, is there an update thing like Facebook has? So Facebook will sometimes send emails of like changes they're doing and shit. Does
Sure.
TikTok have that?
Not sure. The biggest things we're just searching for right now are the 3 big features that we're watching for, are the hashtag targeting, because that will allow us to do things like target a hashtag on a city, like Miami, hashtag Miami.
Yeah.
Second thing is the geo targeting. That's the next thing that we have our eyes open for. And then the last thing is the custom list upload, which apparently you got access to.
Yeah, I'll send it. I'll send you my ticket too that I opened with them.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
For the budget, should it still be $35 a day, or have y'all tested that yet?
Not sure. You guys have to keep in mind, I literally said, Isaac, figure out how to get leads on TikTok. And that's it. Don't worry. Once metaverse ads happen, we're going to be testing it too. But for now, TikTok will do. All right, guys, we got like 10 minutes. Let's see. Who wants to share some wins? Let's change it up today. Let's do wins that are not business related.
I rested for a few minutes this week, which was nice. I've been going kind of really hardcore for a good long while. And like all I think about is work, but I think it was yesterday, I ended up spending several hours in the middle of the day that obviously like I could have like closed more deals if I had spent those hours on sales calls. But I spent, probably like a good solid 4 or 5 hours in the middle of the day playing video games with my best friend, because I haven't spoken with him since I started going hardcore in the agency. And so it's just a really good way to kind of rebuild that relationship and also to kind of disconnect. So it was a good time.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Congrats. I know that's something weird to congratulate people on, but you absolutely need to take care of yourself. And by the way, Aaron, I'd rather you get like enough sleep so you can actually perform really hard than not enough sleep and then be in a very, very, very shitty physical place. But
I actually have to leave this call early because I'm about to call someone who texted me saying that they wanted to work with me. So I'm going to hop on the phone with them.
Get
and see if
after
I can
it.
collect their card information. So see you, dude.
anyone else? Any other personal life wins?
I recently got into crypto and staking, and I made 2K in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, crypto is very interesting. I met up with Mark Moss the other day. It's like this like crypto hardcore like Bitcoin believer. And he thinks it's going to change the world. So we'll see what happens. For me, it's more like I don't want to hold cash because cash, you're literally burning money. That's my thing. It's actually ridiculous. George, what's up?
What up, brother? How are you?
Doing good, man.
Good. Happy Friday.
I might sound like shit, but it's just my allergies. It's not.
Yeah,
I'm not sick.
No, sick. That's good. I think this week was probably the least I have ever consciously chosen to work this week, and nothing broke. Like really, nothing broke at all. I think at this point, my team is really well built out. Ryan's crushing it. He's just crushing it in ops and also account management. And my buddy Dan, he's having like a record month this month so far. He had a record month last month, which was closing. And on the personal side of things, a little bit vulnerable, but was able to meet a special someone. So we're dating now. Like in the past couple of weeks, been spending a lot of time with her. I've just never really deeply connected with anyone as much as I have with her. And like really deeply aligned when it comes to like values. So yeah, no complaints.
Are you saying that George Lou is off the market? Is that what you're saying?
George Lou is off the market. Yeah, like we'll see where it goes. She's coming with me to Peru. We're going on a family trip next week for a whole month. Where are you at nowadays? By the way, I saw like that topical.
Right now, I'm visiting a friend in Puerto Rico. So
oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, I might move there. I don't know if you ever thought about it, but I don't know.
I would definitely test it out before you move here. Definitely do not just move. It's culturally a different place, you know. And it's I know you were in I think Tulum, right? Or in Medellin right now.
Medellin right now, yeah.
It's even like even that is like very touristy. Like, it's going to be a different style for sure.
Gotcha. I'll probably do that this year just to test this out. But good.
I'll say this though: if you're moving here just for the taxes, don't move here.
Okay. Yeah. It's not worth it. Yeah.
No, you're like if that's the only reason, then you're making a huge life decision with a North Star of money, and that's it. You're gonna want to leave eventually.
Yeah.
It has to be a place you want to live in.
Right. I think I might hop over.
If you're like, yo, I'm thinking between like Puerto Rico and then this other island, it's like, okay, fine, just do Puerto Rico because you get the taxes, but not Puerto Rico just for the taxes.
Makes sense. Yeah. I'll definitely give some deep thoughts. I think I'll probably pop over for like maybe a month or 3 just to see how I like it. Yeah. I still from Florida, bro.
Congrats on finding a significant other. That's really cool, man.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you.
It's hard to do when you're growing a business. So yeah, I think, I almost moved here just for the taxes last year. And I realized if I make that decision, then it's going to be a really toxic decision because then I'm making life decisions completely off of how much money I make. And I think that's a dangerous path to go down.
Right.
If you're like, oh, I really like Puerto Rico and I would love living here and I get the taxes, it's a very different, very different way to make the decision, you know?
Definitely. Yeah. I'll definitely take that into consideration.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm thinking of moving to Costa Rica or Puerto Rico. It's like,
right.
That's where it doesn't make sense. That's where it would make sense to just do Puerto Rico and save on the taxes.
100%. Yeah.
You know, I think, what's it, Capitalist Nomad?
I've heard of it. I think Lyra has told me about that. I haven't looked into it too deeply, but yeah.
His whole theory is move where you're treated best,
Right.
not where you get to make the most money.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you are treated best in the US, live there. If you feel like you're treated best in Medellin, then live there.
Yeah, Medellin has been phenomenal. I don't know if you really visited, but I was actually just with Omir last night. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah. All right, one more personal win. Let's wrap it up. One more.
This one is probably going to be a little bit abstract or a little high level, I think. But I'll try and ground it a bit. But I feel like this month I've reached a new skill level. I've built muscle in it to a point where I'm really beginning to kind of have this embodied knowing that cringe or failure is basically that I can't fail. There isn't a fear of loss or like catastrophic thinking that really gets into me anymore, because I am just realizing that everything is just feedback and very, very few things are personal. And when things, quote unquote, are personal, I'm able to just take them and see what the data of an interaction, of a circumstance is saying to me, and have that guide me rather than tell some kind of story about, like, I've just gotten a lot better at regulating my nervous system to not spiral out and tell really stories that aren't based in fact about everything's falling apart, or I'm not good at this, I'm not worthy, I can't have the things that I want, I'm never going to get there. And then really just coming to a place where I'm realizing that everything that's outside of me will always be shifting and changing, but you can always control your internal state and what you choose to tell yourself about the things that are happening to you. And it's been a coefficient that has changed everything. So I just wanted to share that because maybe it'll help some people who are dealing with anxiety or overwhelm or frustration. On one level, and this is going to sound a little hard, on one level it is a choice, and it's at a minimum it's a practiced process or a practiced feeling, practiced thought, practiced reaction. And equally in the same way that you've put typically unconscious reps into that, you can build reps in another direction of just trusting in your ability to build skill, trusting that as long as you are led by your own internal compass and values, that you will get to where you want. And it's been really helpful with just like falling in love with the process of all of this and the infinite game of everything. So that's my win for this month.
That's awesome. I think that's a really good note to end on, guys. So
Yeah.
drop some ones for Kat, and I'll see you guys next week. Well, Monday, because we got 3 times a week with Joel. So if you missed that last week, make sure to be there on Monday. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace out.